Tristan's just putting his hat on. You should put it on.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's very good for winter, no?
Get it on.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
very good for
fetching.
winter. Yeah.
Go on. I want to see it. Yeah, there we are.
It's very, very good for winter. You know, everything just goes.
Well, it looks very fetching on you. You
Oh,
picked
bro,
that up in
it's
Japan,
nice.
did you?
I thrifted it in Japan with Tanancha, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Here we are, guys. It's Nick Atkin here, the one on SK MMA Podcast. I'm with Tristan Damajiva, aka Tristan Sitsong Pinong. He's just come back from Japan, Tokyo, with Tananchai. We'll get into Tristan's Tokyo adventure, shall we say, a bit later. But we've also got some topics we're going to discuss today, mainly one championship stuff. But you know me, I'm always open to answering anything. If you want to get your questions in the chat, we'll do live Q&A throughout the show. But the big topics we're going to hopefully discuss. Pay-per-view is back for One Championship. One Friday Fights 58. Next Friday, the tentpole quarterly card will be pay-per-view once again. I know a lot of people are not happy about it. We'll dive into that. The schedule for 2024 is also taken a big shuffle, or been shuffled, shall I say. Huge changes. I don't know what that was. And then
My phone. Someone sent me an
your
ad.
phone's buzzing. Okay. And then we will also talk about some fights that are starting to be announced for One Fight Night 22 in May. And yes, anything in between. Good morning, boys from Boston, Combat Sports today. What's up? Connor's Corner, how's it going? Chester's ready. We're ready too. Vegan Crane in the house. Anyone else say hello if you're here? Tell us where you're watching, what time it is. Tristan, why don't we start with your Japanese adventure, though? You know, what happened? Tanancha, the Slim Reaper, on the end of a robbery.
Well, see, you only allowed 3 in the corner. We bought 5 people, so I had to yell from the crowd again, like how Yapiak did for Sinichai. And I know 3 rounds, I thought we won. And then announced the extra round. I was like, okay, this is fishy. And then after the 4th round, we needed him for like half the round. And then I was surprised they gave it to his opponent. But a lot of people say it's a robbery. This is his first fight in kickboxing debut. Maybe he's not comfortable with the rule set a little bit. But I see it as we win the fight every round. Maybe 3rd round he struggled a little bit, but every round, every other round he won. Maybe not the style they wanted him to fight, and then they gave it to Bakhmut. But you know, shit happens. Fighters fight. This is our job, so we'll take it and we'll move on. Back to Muay Thai now this time.
Good attitude to have. A lot of people were not happy with the judging, say the Japanese fighters also got heavily favored. What did you make of all that? There was a lot of controversy in and around the show.
Yeah, I feel like some fights that there's already a clear winner when I was watching from the crowd, like the Rise versus K1 fights. They'll add on like one more round just for the fans, maybe just to get other guy get beat up more. I feel like, no, if there's a clear winner already, they should just give it to them. I don't know why judging is so like, how do they say, sus?
Sus, yeah.
Yeah, sus. Because there's some really sus ones, and then there's some clear winning ones. Like, yeah. And
well, some people are saying this is maybe a big fat dub for Chatri after he backed out of co-promoting with K1. I think at the time everyone was questioning it, but what I understood, yeah, that he was not really certain the judging would be 100% legit, and one flies in their own judges from outside of Thailand, UK, America, all that. Can you see why perhaps Chatri didn't want to co-promote, or maybe that was the sticking point, the judging?
I can see why. Maybe the production, everything there was really nice. Like, everything was top class. But the only thing was the judging and the reffing. That's it.
Everything else good.
Everything was good. Everything else was good. No.
Were fans leaving? Did people leave early? I was seeing pictures of empty seats after Japanese fighters lost.
It was due to weather as well, because that day it was raining heavily, and then some people bought tickets and couldn't even come because of the rain. It's just that
you
Wednesday
said there
was
an
a
earthquake
public
as well or something.
The day after was an earthquake.
Okay, crazy.
Yeah, and then most people were there for the Rise versus K1 fights, and then after that, numbers just started dwindling down until the last fight, which was Hiromi versus I forgot the Dutch guy. I forgot his name. Sorry.
It was a 9-hour show or something mad like that as well.
Yeah, we had to arrive. Yeah, the other weird thing is we had to arrive at the stadium at like 9 a.m. and then we didn't get to fight until like 7, which is crazy. And then
it's a long day.
Yeah, they gave us mats and everything, and we brought like our own pillows and bags to sleep in the locker room. And we were actually near like a commercial district, so we went shopping a little bit. But Tanancha had to stay. No, Tanancha had to stay, but I went shopping.
You get your hat, did you?
Got my hat.
Yeah.
Got my Nike shoes here. That's it.
Incredible. Going shopping on fight day.
Oh, no, after fight day. I just had a look around on fight day.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Had a little sniff.
A little sniff. Well, you got to around in Tokyo. We didn't get much of a sniff when we were out there in the middle of nowhere.
We were in Shinjuku this time. It was lovely.
Much better.
Yeah.
Shinjuku. I bet you didn't end up at a weird holiday resort where you cook your own meat on a.
No, we probably had yakiniku this time.
Oh, much better. So, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, if we go back out to Tokyo later this year, we're definitely gonna do some Shinjuku. You and I.
Oh, definitely.
Wasn't happy with that teriyaki nonsense. Roppongi. Okay. Oof,
yeah,
don't know if I'm ready for that again.
Yeah, Japan. The Lutsa versus performance against Sina. Dude, I was fucking ringside for that shit. Like literally, Lutsa is like a fucking Hulk. You can see the left hook coming from a mile away, and it still lands, and it just sends Sina to like next fucking month. Oh, it's crazy. And the foul shot, if the referee was gonna break it in the first place, he should have been closer. That's it. That's in my opinion, because he should. And then Sina swung that back fist. He should have been able to defend himself. Like, I thought that was completely legal. The punch from Lutsa, and I got a picture with him as well.
Oh. Is this the spinning back fist guy, right? I saw this knockout, I think.
How do you get it to focus? There we go. Lutsa, the champ. He sends people to fucking space. Seriously, he sends people to space.
Yes, saw some accusations from others that perhaps he was not completely 100% clean on this. Or what do you think, Tristan? Not to cast aspersions.
I can't say. I don't know. Oh, but he was ripped though. He was about 90 kilos from the looks of him, walking around after the fight, eating, rehydrated, everything. It was big, man, and him and Roman Kickler would be a good fight. Big,
I saw a few people suggesting that to me. Actually, here's the KO. If you haven't seen it,
ooh, yeah. See, I was bottom right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was at the corner where he threw his mouth guard.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
he got up and screamed. Just oh my god, savage. And he was super nice guy before the fight. You know, very nice guy, very humble. You know, very respectful to his team. It was awesome. And
Chester doesn't think it was a foul.
It's not a foul. If the ref was trying to break it from that far back, if it was Thailand, he would have got fired.
Well, yes, a couple of people in the chat would like to see this fight with Quicklier, Josh and Phil, Combat Sports Today. But look, we can talk about all the goings on in one championship as well. We got another. Hopefully, keep it to an hour today. So I may move on. As fun as that knockout was, on the streets we call him Chinese jogger. Excellent, I like that. Combat sports today.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes, I'm happy to have my earphones back this week. Although I bought, because I was missing the jack, whatever you call it, the big to small jack.
Yeah, jack
to plug in, and I tracked down this jack, in One Chai Computer Center, which is not very close to where I live, not too far, but it's a trip. It's an excursion, it's an errand, and then I pay 60 Hong Kong dollars for it. And it doesn't even. It's giving me one ear in my left, nothing in the right.
Hong Kong, bro, so expensive.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I was at the airport, Gordon Ramsay's playing
don't
food.
Go there. Yeah.
$150 for fucking English breakfast.
Yeah, yes, nonsense.
Jesus Christ.
Just go to McDonald's there. It's the only thing worth value in Hong Kong airport. Yeah. But anyway, right. One championship. Pay-per-view is back, Tristan, for one Friday fights, 48. Mixed reaction, I think, fair to say, among my followers at least.
Do I have to pay for it?
On Twitter. I don't know. Do you have a VPN? Do you have a Roku subscription in Japan?
Channel 7, no?
Maybe you're in Thailand. You might be okay, actually.
Well, I'll be at the stadium with you, but I mean...
Oh, yeah. All right.
Hypothetically, like, if I'm a Thai fella from home trying to watch it, I have cable TV, everything. Can I watch it on Channel 7, or do I have to buy it?
Well, I think it says check local listings for global broadcast. As usual with these things, and I hope this isn't too much of a criticism. It's a bit confusing and it's not really obvious where what's going on. And I would just say go to watch.1fc.com to see, if you can order it there. I checked that out, and it's still a little bit confusing. There's not a definitive list anywhere. People, if you're listening, get a nice graphic for us and how we can watch it, please. But I think in Hong Kong, definitely it's pay-per-view. But I'm hopefully I will be there anyway. So, but yeah, not a positive reaction. Some people thought the price was too much. I think it's
$40.
Yeah, US 40.
Oh, stuff for Allah.
Yeah,
$40.
Thank God. I love this comment from Nick. Thank God I got tickets. I wonder if I'll get in the building with Superlek's thighs in there. I like that. Yeah, people aren't happy. I think. What do you think, guys, in the chat? What's a fair price for a one championship pay-per-view on a stacked Friday Fights quarterly tempo card, which, this in this era, they are currently the best cards I think one's putting together by far. What would you say is fair price, Tristan? And let us know in the chat what you think.
Jesus. You're asking me?
Yeah.
Whoa. Should I get my tickets for free? So I don't know.
There we go.
What did they do for Superlek Taco? What, 99 baht each? I think that's a fair price. For ties.
99 baht.
How much is that in the US, bro?
That's nothing. 99 baht. 21 Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah,
oh my God, I'd love it to be 21.
$25, 25 USD.
For how much baht? 99.
No. I don't know. I'm just coming up with something reasonable.
Okay.
What, are they trying to match the UFC with the prices or something? Or
I don't know. I feel like they're trying to. Yeah, I guess you want to look like this is a big event, so we should price it at a similar point to a big boxing match or, a UFC card. But I just think you're missing a trick here. You should be charging $10 US, something like that, 5 to 10, maybe a little
10,
sweet spot
10,
like
10.
8, and then
Eight and a half.
$7.99. Yeah, and you get. I just presume you get a shit ton more buys and make a shit ton more money. But maybe I don't know the
Yeah,
inner workings of these things.
but $50 is kind of a turn off for me. $40.
Yeah. $10 is fair, says
'Cause-
Anonymous. 25
you-
USD maximum, says Chester. 40 for pay-per-view that airs Friday morning or afternoon is insane, says Anonymous. Who's the target audience? College kids. It's probably not going to go on sale till like a week before the event on their website, knowing one. LOL, says Connor. Yeah, confusing. Prime Video users should get it for free, says Combat Sports Today. Perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they do. I think we'll get into that later, actually, because some other big stuff to talk about. But regarding Prime Video and numbered events and fight nights, all that stuff. But yeah, $10. I'm buying it every time. As a fan, of One Championship, first and foremost, put aside my media hat, take my media hat off. I'm a fan of it. I want to see the company succeed. I want to. If you're a fan, you would like them to prosper. So I think most fans would be happy to pay $5 to $10. 40 is just a little too much, and I think, is this card stacked enough for 40? It's, I would say, less stacked, Tristan, than December's card, right? The last big quarterly one. There's 3 title fights that time, only 2 here.
Yeah, I know some of the cards on some of the fights on the card. Meh. They have a lot of young guys backing it up, but like, I can't even see it on the website. I don't know.
They haven't announced on the website, but they've made it official on Instagram,
on social media. I know. Shadow, Josie versus Gong Tourney, Ali versus the Chinese boy
Zhang Pengmian.
Zhang Pengmian. Fuck. What else? Sexan versus someone. Liam.
Sexan versus Yutaro Asahi. Who's Liam got? Sorry.
Can't say.
Liam Harrison's on the
it's not announced. It's not announced. Don't say it.
Oh my goodness.
We know. I know some fights, and I know fights that are not announced yet, and then we can't say anything. And we're 10 days out. We don't even have a full card. I don't know what is going on with the team at one, but let's just get this shit together, boys.
Well, I know Liam. Yeah, I know he's got 2 fights booked, and I think one of them is in Denver in September.
2 fights?
2. I think he's got Sexan in December. That's just me speculating. That he's not told me that at all. He hasn't told me anything. But I thought his first fight was actually going to be in that June card, the big one. Oh, we should talk about that as well. Jeez, I forgot to mention that in the whole subheading and stuff on the web, on the thumbnail.
I would love the Hitman at Impact Arena again.
Yes. Well, let's see what unfolds with that. But that'll be good news if Liam's on the card. But
that's what my first one show was. To experience as a fan.
Oh yes, I was there for Superbon Chingis. They haven't been back since then, though. That was January last year, so year and a half. Finally coming back in June. I didn't really want to talk too much about it because we've talked about it before. When Chatri announced it at the press conference in Qatar, I asked him. I can't remember the question I asked him, but he broke the news to me or whatever, to my question at the press conference. In response to my question, he broke the news to everyone watching around the world. Yes, that it was going to be June something 1167 Stamp versus Denise and Smoke and Joe versus Talwan Chai. So they have confirmed that is official. I didn't want to go too much into detail because we know it's happening already, but it's official. There you go. We can talk about it though. I'm happy to. Other fights on this card. I'm looking on Wikipedia, and it's in Italian or something. I don't know why, but I'll show you all. Here we go. So this is what's confirmed for next Friday: Superbon versus Marat, JDB versus Prajanchai, Nongo versus Kulabdam, Seksan versus Yutaro Asahi, Jang Paimian against Alif Sordeshpan, Compet versus Kong Chai, Jiao Xian
Again.
against
Oh,
Kong
nice.
Torani, and Mong Tai versus Nekrob.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
some
yeah.
fun.
There's a few different ones we don't know about yet, but yeah, we'll see.
Well, yes. So
No,
some good fights there,
Shadow
but nothing that really screams. Yeah.
Shadow Singham
$40.
win. His opponents just got announced.
Yeah, I just tweeted that actually as well. So
We were in talks of stepping in as well on 3 weeks' notice.
okay.
And yeah, I had given them 2 names of their guys here, Max Brandis and Satanfa Tsongpinong. But they turned both down and gave him someone I feel like is a lesser opponent. So,
Yeah, it is Eric here against Shadow Singham win. There you go, guys. Another fight. So if that card we just saw on, there's 9 fights now. If that's maybe 10 if someone else is added. So I don't know if those have all held together. What do you think? Is that worth the $40?
No. Who the fuck is this Eric guy? I have a former WBC world champion wanting a rematch with Shadow, but in small gloves. And then I have Max Brandis, who's been living in Thailand for a few years and fights like a Thai, like fighting more like a Thai. I don't know. I feel like this is very easy. They're giving him easy fight again just to get him back into form, so people can cheer for Shadow again.
Well, it's not terrible matchmaking to build someone up. I understand it after a loss. It must be frustrating for you and other guys when you have guys you want to throw in there, but
yeah,
I get it.
Guys waiting for opportunities, and then he's probably waiting for an opportunity as well. But
Eric,
I don't know. I don't know if he's had any fights in Thailand. I don't know. But
I checked out his Instagram, and I think it's his first fight in one, and
first fight in Thailand,
perhaps.
Jesus. Good luck.
Yeah.
Eric. Right. Oh, but one thing about K1 though, and the ring girls are sexy. One should bring back their ring girls.
Yeah, who's I talking to about ring girls? Was it might have been you? I don't know. Someone was asking me what happened to the ring girls. And
he's only had fights in the UK, no fights in Thailand of recency, and now you're matching him up against Shadow. Fuck, if Shadow doesn't beat him, I don't know what to fucking say. Hey.
Yeah. Well, Anonymous says this Eric guy was brought in to lose. Standard 1 practice for their hype jobs.
I know. I gave him someone like Max Brandis, who's currently active and wanting to be in one, but no, and they go with this. Everyone wants to be in one, but no, I don't know. I'd rather have someone has experience fighting in Thailand, and how do you say, knows how to swim with sharks, or even Satanfa,
See if Eric can swim with the sharks. Anonymous also saying Jihin versus Ayak is cancelled. Jihin's injured. I had heard, this fight was off. I didn't know the reason. Has this been announced somewhere officially? But yes, I heard a few days ago, I think, that this fight was not going to happen anymore at next week's Fight Night 21, which is the Saturday morning after this big Friday Fights 58 quarterly tempo card. So if you're a WMMA fan, that's a blow for you there. Jihin versus Ayaka off the card. But Liam Harrison on tempo working. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is official. The last tempo must have sold well enough. Connor's asking as well, or saying to warrant the $40 US price. We'll see how much this charges.
What was the last tempo? Sorry.
December, Superbon, Taiwan Chai.
Oh, yeah, it's because it's Super
Next
1 to 1 chai.
Mm,
Or it's Ratang Superlek. I feel like Subhan Marat, you can you can watch it like on a normal Prime card or anything.
yeah.
I feel like they should do something for the crowd, more like if they're doing these tempo cards, like a Thai versus Thai, like Subhan to 1 chai, Superlek Rotang. That's cool. This is like it's like an international card
Mm-hmm.
with Zabella and Prajan Chai as well.
Yeah, I think if you had a third title fight, maybe the $40 is fine.
Worth it, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the fight. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
No, just give Haggerty a call. I'll come back and smash someone.
Yeah. I mean, they could do worse, but anyway, yeah, that is that. With the Friday fights, Miura posted on Instagram stories about the cancellations. Says anonymous. Okay, thank you. I may get that out there then. Why was Jihin versus Stamp postponed? His fizz when it was supposed to be on Qatar. I think that was Denise versus Stamp, and I think I have no official reason. I'm speculating. I think it was moved just because they wanted to sell tickets in this Thailand numbered event, 167.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, but the problem is this is actually a newsworthy topic. Actually, I said we shouldn't talk about it too much because we already knew about the show, but the big newsworthy element of this is it's in the morning. It's 7 a.m. bloody start. It's not prime time locally. It's going to be geared towards that US audience again, which I think is nonsense. You know, numbered events, you have to have a prime
Wait,
time
the number
local.
really is it?
It's in the bloody morning, so
Well, then what
good luck filling
fuck.
12,000 seat stadium at 7 a.m. Even with Taiwan Shy versus Smoking Joe and Stamp headlining.
Oh man, I know. I've been to concerts at that hall or that arena. It's beautiful. I don't know why they don't do a show at night. You know, I feel like
Yeah,
they're really wasting the potential of the how do you say, of the arena. You know, and they could make a shit ton of fucking money just selling drinks and shit and like
yeah.
concessions.
I think they've got to focus on the gate, and then they've got to think. They may know more than me. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do about how many people in the US are buying the pay-per-views and things like that and watching in prime time in America. And I'm sure that they think it's best to have this show on a Friday night in America. But I think your one championship audience in America is going to be made up mostly of hardcores who will tune in even if it's in the morning or at night. And I just think, yeah, don't sacrifice a big gate, a nice full arena for hoping, that some casual fans are going to tune in America and pay you $40, whatever it is, or is this one going to be on Amazon? I don't know. It's a frustrating thing.
Stamp is that popular now in Thailand. People will fucking buy tickets to come watch, bro.
Yes, if it's at night, not if it's in the morning. You know, you might get a few thousand. You know,
just put it in evening, afternoon. You know, maybe start a bit earlier. Start early afternoon. You know, have it run until like probably like 10, 11, like what they did in Tokyo. People get their drinks in, people get their fights and everything, and then they can go somewhere else afterwards or anything else. I wouldn't mind having a few beers, watching some good fights, and go out in town at night. Yeah, it's a Friday, Saturday night. It'll be a fun show.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to go up against RWS. Is that it? because that's a Saturday night. But I think you've got to put your money where your mouth is.
Okay.
If you think you're one, and we've got a better product, you go head to head with them.
Whip your dick out, man. Measure it.
Yeah.
I
think a show with Tawancha and Stamp. Yeah, I think you're gonna attract more fans.
Show Tawancha and Stamp. And who else is the best is gonna put on? June. Huh?
Yeah. Well,
in June, I heard that's when the tournament starts. So if they do something freaky with the tournament to fight one, that might be cool. But I don't know. I feel like if one has a really strong product like they're saying, then why not go head to head? And because it's not Lumpini, it's Impact Arena. It's a bigger venue. It's a very popular venue where people used to do concerts, a lot of stuff there. I'd like to see how it is, or is the arena booked for something else that night? We don't know, but why not go head to head if you're that confident in your product? I know Ardebis is in a good location logistically, better than Lumpini. It's like right in the middle of town, which is perfect. You go anywhere you want after fights. But with Lumpini, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. The new one, the old one was chef's kiss. But yeah, I want to see Impact Arena. Why they were not doing it in the afternoon? It's so afternoon, evening. It's so weird for me.
Yes, I agree with you. Connor says numbered cards should always be prime in Asia, prime time. I guess I've woken up at 2 a.m. just to watch one before. Granted, it was 1X. LOL. That was a long show. That was all day. I remember that. Singapore. 167 being an early morning event is so weird, says Anonymous. They do matchmaking to target the Thai fans, but the event times target USA. Make it make sense. Yes, indeed. Crazy to see Joe Natwood fight on one when he used to fight in my local casino for Lion Fights Combat Sports today.
You know why? Because one actually pays people. Combat, what was it? Lion Fight doesn't. That's why.
What's tentpole? Says Fizz. They have 4 cards every year. The big ones, Friday fights, they call tentpole. I don't know what it's like. The term quarterly. It's a big show. They stack the cards, usually like March, June, September, December, something like that. UFC also feed cans to their potential stars to build them up. Says Tetsuya, look at Sugar Sean's path to the belt. Johan Ghazali will follow this path, I believe, yes. Ghazali is back soon, I think. I've seen a fight for him somewhere. Can't remember.
I don't know who they're gonna give him. Who they're gonna give him?
Ugh. Yeah. Well. Anyway,
they're gonna give him.
Edgar
Tavares rematch.
Oh no, we don't want to see that. I want to see Edgar versus Rodtang rematch. That's the rematch I want. Johan Gonzalez versus Shinya Aoki, says Anonymous. It'll be fucking John Lineker, won't it, or something?
Jonah just come up. Jonah, we fight.
Liam Harrison versus John Lineker, tentpole Friday Fights 58 next week. I'm breaking the news right now. No, I'm not. That's not real.
Don't
report that anyway.
Where Superlek and Haggerty rumored for June 2. This is, from what I hear, they want to put it on.
That helps sell tickets, yeah.
For
but
sure.
Again, should be at night time if you really want to have 12,000 people there. I think Ong La and Sang is targeted for this card too. From what I understand, bring the Burmese in, yeah.
Burmese fan will come anytime too, and they'll fucking turn up.
Oh, they go at 2 a.m. to see Ong La.
They were going crazy. They were like what, nosebleeds above me, bro. They were fucking throwing their fucking wristbands down from the nosebleeds. And it landed in my friend's beer, and I was like, okay.
Oh, wow. It's not what you want in a beer. Well, let's see how that card plays out. But yeah, that is the big news. 167 back. But it is going to be in the morning, sadly. So
Was it
see how it
number
shakes out.
one in Japan? It was evening too, right?
Japan was evening, and it was
Yeah, it
great,
was numbered.
and
Yeah,
it was incredible atmosphere, sold out pretty much. Well, the arena was full. I don't want to get into
yeah.
that debate, but the atmosphere was incredible, especially during that main event. And I don't doubt the atmospheres are good at the Lumpini morning shows, especially for the big main events. But that's a small arena or stadium, 2,000 people, whatever it is. It's designed to kind of keep that noise in, but this is a big arena. This is 12,000 people. I am not confident you're going to fill that at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., whatever the start time is for this show, even with Tawanchai on the card. He
It
is
was
obviously huge in
really.
Thailand, but
Yeah, I don't know. Rajadamnan's got what 3,000, and they fill it almost to the brim weekly now with high season with the foreigners and everything coming in.
yeah,
And it's not people, not fans of Muay Thai. They're in such a good location
just tourists, right?
where it's just tourists and it's open scoring and people understand it.
I mean, I went to Rajadamnern 2018 as a tourist. I'd never seen Muay Thai in my life. This is before I even started covering one for SCMP. I was just on holiday, and never watched a single fight, Muay Thai fight. And it was a bit of fun. Saw a few crazy knockouts, but that's it.
Yeah.
The location is so easy.
Yeah,
But I don't think tourists are going to go up to Impact Arena,
Lumpini,
right?
Yeah, like it's
Especially with
more
the
where Thais know about it, and like they have to sell the shit out of this card for people to go to Impact Arena.
Yeah, it's far away still.
Like what they did with Superbond Chingas, they just sold the shit out of it, like in Thailand, and they got people like interested enough to go.
But still, it was only, I'd say, half full. Like 6,000.
Oh, you were there too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was in the crowd.
yeah. They did their best to fill it, but it's impossible to fill arenas at that time. I think in Thailand, Singapore they do their best. Yeah, Manila was full in the evening for the double header. They had two shows. Manila, December 2022. The evening card full, morning card half. Yeah, it's just how it is. Just how the world works. But
so Lumpini's capacity is 5,000.
Yeah, 5. I don't know about that. Jeez.
Yeah.
Have they added some?
And the Rajadamnern is 3,000, but I know when you're selling and giving out tickets, there's a difference. So yeah.
Nico Carrillo has made a full recovery. I wonder what's next for him. Yes, he's posting about his hand is fully recovered. So I guess One and Haggerty cannot now say, well, Carrillo's injured.
He's hurt. Yeah, no. I know JP and Nico are very happy to be back in action. Just pending bad agreement now.
Yeah. So I don't know I don't think Nico's getting that Haggerty fight. It's Superlek, so.
But he won the number one contender fight.
Yeah, but One, it's just things don't make sense. The rankings are never really adhered to, and
yeah, I know. This is such a weird organization. The rankings doesn't make fights. The promotion does. So I don't know why you should care so much about the rankings in this organization.
Yeah,
speaking of fucking rankings, Yovicha gets a title shot ahead of us, even though we're rightfully the number one contender. Because we asked to delay the title fight, but they said, "Oh no, we have to have someone fight this Saturday." I said, "Oh, you can move it 2 weeks and it would be good to fight. 5 rounds Muay Thai. He's fit, he's young." But no, they bumped Yovicha up to number 1, and we're back to number 2. So yeah.
So rankings stuff happens everywhere.
Yeah,
rankings bullshit.
If they match us with Yovicha, I feel like he's gonna withdraw again. So withdraw and threaten to move down a division. And if he does, it vacates it. Okay, we'll take the title. Thank you very much. But I don't know. I try to tell the stadium though, I want to leave a good legacy as a champion for Tanancha, and having him win a vacated title if someone doesn't want to fight him just feels like it's not worthy. But fighters fight. This is what we do. So we'll be back for the title.
Fighters fight. I love it. They don't run away like a certain person did.
I was gonna say.
Okay. Well, what else are we talking about? So the schedule, yeah. So on the back of 167 being a morning show, a few of us did a little sleuthing, on the Twitter crew, and we started to see that the whole schedule has changed for 2024 now. So,
Really?
Instead of having these numbered events in addition to your fight nights every month, I will bring it on screen now, but it looks like these numbered events are just replacing those months' fight nights. So let's say June. There is now no fight night in June, as you can see here. It is just 167 Stamp versus Zamboanga on Prime Video. So that is the Amazon thing, yeah. The Amazon serving. Yeah. I was shocked because I thought your numbered events, as I said, are going to be primetime, local, yada, yada. And then you're still going to have your morning Lumpini show, which is fine with me, a couple of weeks earlier, whatever it is. But no, it looks like... And then you look at these America shows, they have now become numbered events. They were fight nights before. So Denver and Atlanta are now 168 and 170.
Is it
where is 169? Where's in between somewhere?
Yeah, I love my 69s. Where's the 69?
Oh my days.
Yeah, maybe they're doing it because they take it off Prime, and then no, it's on Prime Video. I was gonna say they take it off Prime and sell it the pay-per-view, but shit, I don't know about that now.
I'm just confused because
look, they'll probably put Rotang on one of these cards. Who else would they put? Maybe Superlek Haggerty on one of these American
of course, but it feels like any show that is in an arena now becomes a numbered event by default.
You can do Gary Toten versus Tenkai on one of these cards as well. Nice American home crowd. Maybe Mikey, maybe Rutola brothers. They always fan favorites. Who else can we put on
next week? Ty and Cade.
Well, Jackie Bouton, bring out all the Americans. How about you do Luke Lacey versus Eddie Abasola rematch in America? You would sell a shit ton more tickets than doing it in Thailand.
Yeah. I don't think Jackie wants to fight in Denver again because of the altitude. She wants the Atlanta show, but
shit, I want to go to Atlanta too. Strip clubs.
Hopefully, I see you there. You need to get some of your guys on the show so we can.
I'm trying my best to be on the shows, but the competition team has to get back to people.
Yeah, well, there we go. Frustrations, but yeah, there you go, guys. Big schedule changes.
Yeah, very big schedule changes. I know. I was having someone fight next week, but then call me back. Oh, we don't need you anymore. Okay, thank you. Get ready. Nothing. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but I guess we won't say it for whatever reason. But I can sense your frustration, Tristan. Yeah.
Yes.
I do know what happened there, and it is a bit crazy, but I guess shit happens sometimes.
Shit happens.
Fighting.
Yeah, hopefully we get rebooked again, and get back on a roll. Because we got in the fight. I can't say who, but we got in the fight shape. Everything ready. And then 2 weeks out, they call us, oh, we don't need you anymore. Sacre putain.
Sacre bleu.
Like crazy. Sacre bleu. Yeah.
I feel for you. Feel for you guys.
Yeah.
But hopefully you get rebooked.
One's cool. Like I really fucking hope we get to fight soon. Because it'll be ages since he fought, and then it's almost the middle of the year soon. So yeah, hopefully we get a fight and keep him active, keep all the athletes happy.
Time flies. It is already approaching April. Crazy.
Yeah.
Anonymous says it looks like we're getting less shows than last year. Well, up until very recently, Chatri was saying, whenever I saw him last, was it Qatar? 60 something. The number, guaranteed shows. So I don't know. I guess you're getting like 50 Friday fights, and then you get at least 12 monthly one. I don't know anymore. We'll see what the final number is, guys.
Well, is this proof of one having financial troubles? That's the big question for me. Because because in Japan, this is not me, so don't fuck me here, guys. But in Japan, yeah, one has a lot of doubters, man. I hang out after fights and shit, blah 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 blah. And there's a lot of doubters that one might not even be here after next year. I said, really? Have you seen the shows they put on? Have you seen the stuff they do? I think they're gonna be here, man. But they have some what, doubters? Is that what you call it? Or
haters?
How do you say? Haters, yeah.
Skeptics.
Yeah. They said they'll be gone after this year. I said, are you crazy?
Well, that's the narrative, yeah, the popular narrative.
Yeah, that's the very popular narrative.
And it's down to the article from Deal Street Asia, which came out late last year and reported that one had, was running out of, or I can't remember the term, like runway. I don't know what that means, but Q3 would be the end of the runway, and they needed another round of investment from Qatar. And Chatri spoke to me a lot about this very openly, and he said, I put the questions to him. That's all I can do. And he said, I 100% we're not in trouble, far from it. And he said in Tokyo again that he's about to announce some more. He said something like, who else has raised this much money in the history of combat sports? And there's going to be a lot more announced soon. And then in Qatar, from what I understand, Qataris were happy with the show, and that could mean they're about to re-up with a second round of investment, or whatever it is. So, we'll see, guys. If you're a one fan, you're hoping that is the case, I'm sure.
Yeah. Speaking of people I met in Japan, I met one of the greats, the voice, Michael Schiavello.
Yeah, I saw on your Instagram. I was pretty jealous. Well, I mean, I have met him 100 times.
What a guy, He was pretty open about Tanancha's result as well. You can hear him from the commentary booth going, oh, what? Or something. My dad heard it from the corner. And then, you can hear Schiavello disagree. He doesn't bullshit. That's what I like about him. And, we had our conversations after the fight, but Schiavello was top guy, nice guy to meet, Unfortunate one let him go, but yeah, it was cool to meet one of the legends of the game.
The best commentator on kickboxing, I think.
Kickboxing, Muay Thai, he can do it all.
Yeah.
Even MMA. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think I love all the guys who commentate in one, and I love Ray Flores. I love Mitch. Rich is gone, it seems. I don't know where Rich Franklin is anymore, but Schiavello has that je ne sais quoi. He brings a fight to life. He has a magical
voice.
He creates calls, that you will remember, and I wish they could find a way to reintegrate him into this new team they got with Mitch and Ray somehow. But
good night, Irene.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think it's gonna happen. But
you can literally hear him yell it at K1, and every time there's a big knockout or just that, it
but
looks
it's funny when you meet him, right? He's actually very low key in person. When
yeah,
the
he's very
camera's off,
very
he's
very
so
quiet,
chill.
very low
Yeah,
key. They're
I
like
think he
very nice
conserves all
guy
his energy for the
for
cards.
the fights. Yeah, and
But
it looks like he's
nice
lost
guy.
a bit of weight as well. It's looking him
Yeah,
good, Nick. That's what I need
he
to do.
yeah, same. I was at the gym earlier
Yeah, look at that
before the
Hulk
show.
stuff on you, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, some what did I do? Bit of upper body. Kept it clean. It was salmon, brown rice, broccoli dinner.
Nice.
Got some green tea here. Keeping it clean on a Monday. That's what we do in the
I have
852 Hong Kong.
uh, I have speculation that 169 will be in Japan later this year. Maybe.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. It will fit in between 168 and 170, which are the America events. So perhaps October. That does make sense. Rodtang versus Takeru. Yeah, I think you could be right, Connor.
Let's see.
Chatri. Yeah, there you go. What's this one?
Chatri said earlier this year they have 2 Philippine shows planned for this year too. Guessing that never materialized. Fuck, you may never know. We don't know the location yet of the other events, right?
I was asking someone as well about this actually. One of my Filipino crew, my boys, and who has his ear to the ground, and he said, yeah, it was I think targeted this year, and it's maybe fallen through. So I would expect next year, but that's a shame because I love those Filipino crowds, man.
Yeah,
And
a lot of
wow,
stuff.
could you imagine Pasio versus Brooks 3 in Manila? Be
They
huge.
can even do Pasio versus Brooks in one of the American cards. Because Pasio Brooks
Yeah,
1
but
was in Philippines already.
I think the difference
Pasio
is
Brooks 2
Joshua
was in Qatar.
Pasio sells out the Mall of Asia arena. I don't think Jared Brooks is going to sell out the Ball arena, but he's going to contribute to the ticket sales. But he's not like a household name in American MMA. He should be. I'm Jared Brooks' biggest fan. I think he's incredibly underrated. But I think Joshua Pasio is now the king of Filipino MMA, with Falayang stepping back a bit, and some of the other old Lakai guys have maybe fallen off a bit, bailing on, and everyone
decline.
Yeah, they're getting old, and that's
Yeah.
life. But Joshua Pasio
Yeah,
is still very young, 27, 28, and he
they
is
need to give these
extremely
guys
talented.
fights, man. The
That's
whole roster's
Filipinos.
getting younger by the minute, so older by the minute. Sorry, not getting any younger by the minute. So yeah, fucking get your checkbook out, get your shit out, and put on some fights, guys. Because
I would love to see it. I just think it
everyone's
comes down
dying to
to
fight.
events, huh?
A lot of people
Comes
dying to
down to
fight.
events, yeah. You gotta. This is what I'm sad when I saw this new schedule because it just made me think, oh damn, we're gonna have less events now. Because if you're replacing fight nights with numbered events, yeah, you're not having. I was hoping after Qatar and Tokyo, we're gonna have 2 events a month going for the rest of the year.
And they could be
And
on a
then
roll.
everyone's gonna get booked. Yeah, guys and girls are gonna make money. Fans are gonna have more shows. But it seems like there's some sticking points. So I'm upset. Anonymous says, "I hope they do Philippines next year. I want to go. Yes, same. Bam, added the bio. Love one, but 2 events. Next 2 events look trash.
Oh.
Well, the Friday card next week looks incredible, and the Saturday card after that, as we were saying on last week's show or Wednesday's show, I did with Kyle Diamond. Not the best card on paper, yes, but I think it will still deliver. They always do.
If it wasn't so Muay Thai, if it wasn't so grappling heavy with the Ritola brothers, I'm sorry, they're very nice guys, but if it wasn't so grappling heavy and MMA heavy, I think people would like it. But I feel like sitting through 2 submission grappling matches Will be boring. And Regan versus Nicholas Alexis. Brother, he's 1-0-1. Have you seen Legatron? He's 4-1, brother. Give me the call, man. Give me the fucking call.
Well, there we go.
Jesus Christ.
But is it Superlek versus Kuzmin? That should be fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
What else they got?
Well, Jihin versus Ayaka has been taken off. I can't remember. We went through it last week, so maybe we'll have another look next Monday. Bam said, why are they advertising Superbomb versus Marat 2 when it's their third match up second in one? Well, they're not going to count anything outside of their own promotional banner, Bam, are they?
Nope.
I believe the UFC promoted Rousey versus Tate 2. Maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember that.
Any update on Panpayak? Is he officially out of one? But I don't know. He's being pretty tight-lipped about everything, so I don't really know what's going on. Time, like, if he said anything or done anything by now, saying he's out of one, Thai media would have called it on just like that. But he's being tight-lipped and everything about it. Fuck, there's no news about it at all. So I don't know.
Well, more from Bam here. Crazy that Jared Brooks has 2 self-inflicted losses. In the UFC, he slammed a dude and KO'd himself, and the DQ recently, yes. That is...
He KO'd himself?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. He's had some bad luck, has Jared. But I hope to see him back soon. Good guy. And that was, I'm sure, just a mistake. So, Jared Brooks is the least popular in America. LOL. Says Combat Sports Today. They're replacing fight nights. Says Bam. Yes. Some of these fight nights have now become numbered events in certain months. Anonymous says, I'm guessing May will be one of those filler cards with the grappling main event. Well, as it stands, Anonymous, the main event is Sinsamut Klinmee versus Dmitry Menshikov, which was the other topic I wanted to get into. So that is a nice segue. Here it is. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they add a title fight to the card, but I've seen most of this card, I think, and it's pretty good card. It's a good card.
Make the fight an interim title fight, then you're done.
Yeah, if you add an interim title fight to what
make this fight interim. Because Regan's been out for so long, they need interim champion, and then the interim champion can fight Regan.
If it's
promoting 101, gentlemen and ladies.
I guess you could do what's the other belt that Ursul's not defending? Is it the kickboxing belt?
He's defending his kickboxing in April.
Okay, so you do an interim Muay Thai belt. Here, yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
Yeah.
But I've seen some other fights on this card, and I think it's pretty tasty. So you will like.
He's built him a pretty good following in Thailand. So
yeah, but if that fight is not a title fight, I still think they need to add a title fight to this card. You know me, I always think a title fight is necessary. Especially now if we're not going to have numbered events as well as fight nights. If you're going to have a numbered event every month and a fight night, I think you can get away with your fight nights not having title fights the way the UFC does, the UFC Vegas shows or whatever. Or fight night, UFC San Antonio, whatever you want to call it. The pay-per-views are loaded up with title fights. Yeah, I get that. But if you're only having one event a month and it is a fight night, it needs a title fight, in my humble opinion. Anyway. Panpayak, I think he had a kid, so I hope he's just taking a break, says Bam. I don't know.
Oh, congratulations.
Congrats, yeah.
That's true.
But Connor imagines Panpayak is locked in one jail with Sage Northcutt.
We're just sitting in a cell, sharing.
Sage ain't coming out anytime soon. A few other people in jail, I think Panpayak Yeah, Van Park's definitely in jail. Who else? Let's think. Who else is in jail?
Sage. Chingy Zaza.
Yeah, Chingiz.
Man, he is from money too, so I don't think he's
I
gonna
think he
come back.
cares. Yeah. Wonder
He's
Girl,
got-
maybe.
He's got some moolah, man.
Yeah.
I ran into his coach in Japan. Yeah, they've opened a gym in Dubai and everything. They're living the good life over there. It's nice. Good on them.
Good on them. Let us know who you think's in jail in the chat. Fizz here says, "How about those two back-to-back DQs when one is already rare enough?" Yes, was rough. That was crazy, and then some yellow cards as well for the Tankai Tan Lee fight. It was a rough stretch in those MMA bouts in Qatar.
I'm surprised they liked the show, man.
Yeah. Well, it was a good show. The first half I enjoyed. The MMA fights, if they had delivered what they were promising, yeah, I think it would have been a good show, like an overall great show. But some wackiness happened. But Malakin closed the show in fun style. Overall, it wasn't bad. But I think, they go back to Qatar. I think they could do better next time with get some Muay Thai there, some kickboxing. Yeah, the Friday fight weekly cards are still going on, Bam. They are so fun, I agree. Non-title main event, yikes, says Anonymous. Yes, hopefully a interim belt there. Who do you think wins between Haggerty and Superlek? Well, I did this on Wednesday last week with Kyle, but Tristan was in Japan, so maybe I'll ask you, Tristan. Who do you think wins, Haggerty or Superlek?
Oh, shit. No comment.
Oh, on the fence.
I'm on the fence, bro.
Oh my god.
Seeing Haggerty's form and seeing Superlek's form, ouch. But you might have to do it where Haggerty's the favorite because he is, how do you say, the champion at that weight, and Superlek is coming up in weight as well. So, yeah.
It is a tough fight to pick. A lot of people think Superlek no matter what, but I was listening back to the show we did, and Kyle made some good points that, if Haggerty's had a while to grow into this body at bantamweight, he's adapted well. If Superlek is...
Okay, the one thing I can argue with this is Superlek is way more complete of a complete fighter than Rotang is. He has all the weapons. He has very, very high fight IQ. I saw it live from the corner, and it was really cool. Yeah, he has he'll bring in his elbows, his teeps, his clinch game, everything. So, yeah, this is I feel I'm still on the fence because I know it's just a good fight to watch in general. So, but for me, Superlek underdog Haggerty favorite because of the weight, but the more complete fighter, I feel like it's Superlek.
Well, Bam says Haggerty showed weakness his last fight. He got dropped, and that Superlek's huge for flyweight. Anonymous says Superlek wins via pointy elbows and body shots. Size won't be an issue. Haggerty looks big. He gets hurt to the body, says Bam.
Everyone's doing their homework now, huh?
Well, I remember, Haggerty got a little upset at me. He was kind of frosty when I suggested that Lobo dropped him with a body shot. It's like we were doing interviews. Oh, it wasn't body. It was, he hit me on the head, top of my head. But, everyone else seems to think it was the body shots.
Well, when he fought Rotang, he folded to a body shot. So,
yeah, you don't want to give your opponents a target, do you? And you want to admit in an interview, like, yeah, he got me the body shot. You don't want to say that.
Yeah.
So I get it. Superlek has great weapons for people who crash in. Like Haggerty says, story of the fight.
Yeah.
He was kicking Takeru's lead leg out every time he would try to throw big overheads.
That was the plan, yes, of course.
Yeah, Tristan was in the corner.
Just take out the legs. If you take out someone's front leg, they're not going to be able to put weight and throw it properly. And that takes away from the power from the punches. And then the plan was to kick his legs and then the arms. So he won't be able to punch at all. It'll neutralize him completely. And there wasn't a lot of arm kicks, but more leg kicks. And we just neutralized him as well. He just neutralized him.
Tristan, yes, was one of Takeru's corners in Tokyo in a strange turn of events. I loved it. It was a great moment seeing you all walk out. I was backstage. I was caught between the media room and I was trying to head back to the media seats, but they were.
Oh yeah, he came and took a video of us. Yeah.
Yeah, I was stuck there after interviewing. I can't remember who it was. Maybe Murat Grigorian, and yeah, you would. Sitijai was there. I love that. What a G. Yeah.
Oh, the same hometown, same kind of love. We all rock up. I literally offered to stay in the locker room. I said, I know this fight's too big for me. Pep, his nickname is Pepsi, so I call him P Pep. And I said, no, I'm too nervous. He said, no, it'll be fine. They'll come out together. There's only 4 of us backstage. We all go out together. So, and kind of got emotional. We packed up our bags. We were like, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. And then, and then we witnessed history.
Because Fasai was there, but Yodpayak couldn't get he had to shout from the crowd, right? So
yeah, you could hear him fucking shout.
Yeah, I heard him. I wondered who that was at the time, and now, yeah.
And he told me that the security had to come back and come and grab him off the
Really?
And escort him back to his seat, and then guard him at the seat.
Oh my days!
Because Japanese fans are so nice and they're so quiet.
Yeah.
And there's only one Thai yelling, you could hear.
Yeah. I wondered who it was at the time. Jeez, someone's enthusiastic. But yes, that was a great moment.
Oh, the real corners are friends you met along the. Well, we had history with Pitpanam Rung, who's Fasai's brother, and the gym for a long time already. And there's how do you call it? Mutual respect between us already. And we don't. If they're in trouble, if we're in trouble, Fasai lend us a helping hand. Fuck, we help him back. It's our culture. We help each other. No, don't have to worry about the benefits. They'll just help each other. It's cool. It's nice. No, just be nice, everyone. Come on.
So why is Superlek called Pepsi?
That's his nickname.
He just likes Pepsi, does he?
No. Yeah, I think so. That's what their parents named him, Pepsi. I don't know.
Okay.
That's his nickname.
Avail Ruby is Coke. I mean, I'm a Coke Zero, Diet Coke kind of guy over a Pepsi, but I'll happily take a Pepsi Max. It seems to still be a thing in Thailand, Pepsi Max.
Oh, there's Pepsi Max in Japan as well.
Yeah. Story of the fight. Glad to catch y'all live finally, not right at the end. Well, we're close to the end, but maybe we can hang around just for you. And Dark Side's here as well. So hello. We'll do a little bit more, perhaps. If you have any questions, you two, get them in now. Here's one from Anonymous.
Pepsi causes super issues.
Yeah, that's why he's missing weight for Rod saying.
That's his nickname.
Pepsi and rice. That's what Superlek eats in fight week and consumes. So Superlek versus Nico Carrillo, who wins that? Asks Anonymous.
Shock. I don't know. Fucking.
I'm not sure I want to see that fight.
Nico is just so big for the weight class as well.
Yeah.
Superlek's just coming up in weight.
Yeah, I think Carrillo. I mean, do they have a featherweight division? Of course, yeah. He should just go up to that and smash everyone there. But
Wait until I retire. Siddichai retires. He can
Yeah.
have free reign.
You can have free reign, but
You can smash Marat, smash Subban. No problem.
I feel like if they're going to deny him the bantamweight shot against Haggerty, and God knows how I'm going to have to wait for that because Haggerty's going to be tied up with.
How about
potentially
you do? How about
Just
you
go
do
up to
Nico
featherweight.
Tawanchai? Nico Tawanchai.
Oh, they won't. They don't want to risk Tawanchai, I think.
Why are they protecting people, man?
Yeah, well,
That's
this
what I
is
say.
me speculating.
Fighters
But
fight, man. Fighters fight.
I agree. I'm
Book
with
the
you.
fights.
Yeah.
Book the fights.
But Nico is the boogeyman of bantamweight, and
Right
I
now.
think if
it's
he's
fucking
not
terrifying.
draining himself to get down there, he could be a real problem at featherweight.
Well, actually, his first fight on One Lumpini was at featherweight against Furkan Karabag, who won last weekend. Yeah. So very, very, very. He's a very interesting prospect because he can be big for middleweight. For bantamweight. For bantamweight. Or he can come up.
Yeah.
Or he can come up to featherweight and just be a normal motherfucker there and still smash people.
I think eventually he'll end up there.
I'm sure he'll smash people at that weight, man.
Yeah, I think
just the way it hits and the way he trains.
He's still young, but yeah, eventually I don't think he'll be able to make that. It probably takes a lot out of him each time as well.
As you get older, it's harder to cut weight. It's proven with some of the Thai guys and some of the older athletes you guys have on the roster. So
yes,
yeah, why not just make your life easier and just move up to one featherweight now and just dominate and get in good condition after Siddichai retires.
Yeah, Superlek should be more dangerous at banter. Won't gas as much.
I agree because he won't be able. I know how much he cuts weight, and it's a lot. He told me, like, I don't want to say it because it's a lot. It's a lot, and it was pretty rough past the last 3 days in Japan. It was looking pretty rough. When you lose weight, your ears start popping. You don't want to hear properly, and your voice is like, what did you say? Like all this other shit, it was looking rough, man. And then after rehydrate everything, he got his energy back. That was good to see him full rehydrated, happy on fight day as well.
Yes, indeed, yo. Dark side, Wacko needs to teach these young Thais how to fight kickboxing. Yeah, great win. It came out of nowhere, that fight, didn't it?
Straight out of nowhere.
Yeah, but age is just a number. Roll back the years. 41 years old, still a killer. Dark side agreed. Very, very much so.
Apparently the guy was juiced as fuck as well, so I don't know. There was no drug test clause in the contract, so maybe both guys are juiced. I don't know.
Well, that's it.
Nico
Some people here saying Nico is juiced. I don't know.
I don't know. He just keeps in good condition. I see him run marathons and shit all the time, so I don't know if he's in good condition and he always makes weight and he looks so ripped all the time that people think he's on juice. But knowing JP and all the guys at Southern Japan, I don't think they're juicing over there because they're other guys just these young up and coming guys in good condition.
Yeah, we'll never know. I mean, what's your experience of the drug testing in one? Have your guys had it any out of competition or
No.
Never.
I know it's sus as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I know they targeted. I feel like they targeted the Petronome.
You feel they targeted Petronome?
Yeah. What kind of? Okay, I've done like fucking piss tests before.
Yeah.
Like with stuff I have to legally do, and they usually take 2 samples. One takes 1.
No B sample.
Because it's 1. That's why. We're one championship and we only take 1 drug sample.
1 sample. 1 championship.
I know. If the first one gets contaminated, there's no backup one to check.
Can't you appeal that in some kind of court of arbitration for sport? I guess if there's no B sample, in theory, you could get that thrown out.
Yeah.
I think Maybe I don't know anything, but
I know the standard is WADA is 2, 1, just 2. So if in case one is contaminated, they can check the other one. And if both are contaminated, you're fucked, motherfucker. You know? But I feel like having one is fucked because anyone, you could say it's contaminated, blah, 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 and then there's no B sample for you to test if it's, really contaminated or not.
Anonymous says, I believe Nico is natty. He doesn't have the signs of a PED user. He's just vascular and thick.
Yeah.
Good genetics. His traps, neck, and delts are very normal looking. No way he's on steroids. And Darkside says, I heard guys who take the juice say Nico's body doesn't look juiced.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Buacco was juiced up. Okay.
No shit.
No shit, Sherlock.
Okay. I'll tell you one insider story for me. When I booked that 9-ish Buacco fight, yeah, one thing I asked for, a piss test. And guess what they said?
I'm assuming they said no.
No, they said no. I said if we do the fight with the drug test, the fight's off. I was like, what the fuck? You're squeezing the shit out of me out of the weight already. With the no drug test as well. Wow. But yeah, fighters fight. 9-ish stepped up with all the cloud surrounding the fight, and he still fucking fought. So I'm very proud of him. And we'll see him soon.
There you go. Fighters fight, the catchphrase of this show. Indeed. We should rename the podcast. There's a video of Nico and Haggerty sparring from years ago, and I see that Haggerty wants no parts of him. He was getting worked. I've seen a video of Nico working
very entertaining
Liam Nolan as well. I think he came out on top against Nolan, who's a lightweight. At the time, I think Liam was a featherweight. Yeah, I can see your point, Anonymous. Yeah, if I'm Haggerty, I want nothing to do with Nico Carrillo for another year or two at least. I would want to first go and try and get that third belt in MMA.
Transition MMA.
But then I would probably, I want to do the Superlek fight, Akimoto. I would want the Rod Tang trilogy, and then I may even think about the Tawanchai featherweight. Because how are these opportunities going to be around forever?
Forever? No.
If he gets sparked by Carrillo, he loses a lot of opportunities to make a lot of money. So Haggerty's a smart man. Nico does hit very hard, and I think Haggerty knows that. Jonathan Haggerty is an astute businessman, and I think he will delay that fight for as long as possible. And I think
how about here's another good fight for matchmaking team: Legatron versus Lethal Liam Nolan. Come on,
I like that fight. Yeah,
we booked it twice. Booked it twice already. Come on, third time is the charm, ladies and gentlemen. Please.
But Liam broke his hand, I think, against
and his nose.
What's his face? I forgot the guy's name.
Nozhet
Trujillo, yeah.
Who actually has come up in weight and looks pretty good at lightweight than featherweight.
Yeah,
he fought Tananchai, super welterweight, which is featherweight. Super welterweight, WBC Muay Thai strap, and Tananchai cut him to bits, man. Story of the fight. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Story of the fight says Legatron smacks Nolan, I think.
He's in good shape, man. Only 3 kilos off his fight weight. He's looking good, looking beefy.
A lot of handbrakes in one lately. It's anonymous. Well, 4-ounce gloves. There you go.
I had another conversation with Leo Ilias, the head coach of Phuket Fight Club, about this. Actually, last Saturday, and he was saying the team in one at Lumpini and team at one in Singapore, they do it very differently. There's not a lot of protection in one in Lumpini, and they do it really well in Singapore. not a lot of people that when they fought in Singapore had handbrakes, but when they come over here, I don't know what's going on with the team. I know Pascal is a very nice guy that runs the team. Maybe they need to liaise with someone or something, make sure that both sides are doing the same and protecting their athletes to the best they can.
What is that like? You talking about wrapping of hands?
Yeah, tape. Yeah, wrapping your hands, tape and gauze. That's it. Leo spotted it. He said it's very different. And going back, yeah, I said, yeah, I remember my guys fighting in Singapore, my guys fighting in Thailand. We have no issues in Singapore with the hands at all. But when you come over here and you fight, like, yeah, you can see a few problems with the hand, or like, oh, hand pain, maybe swollen knuckle a few times, yeah. And this happens at Fairtex fight as well. The feeder into one Lumpini, as you can say, because I had about 2 years ago now. I had a Chinese boy fight on it, and yeah, after the fight, his fucking knuckles were like swollen completely, like really bad. And I thought, and then I was surprised the same team that does Fairtex fight, which is lower level promotion, does one Lumpini as well and one championship. Like, I would rather have maybe their main staff at one from Singapore come over and do it just for my athletes, my athletes and other people's athletes' safety as well.
Well, I saw that JP was wrapping his opponent, so his fighter's opponent's hands for him. Because
upcountry show, yeah, shit happens.
Yeah,
shit happens.
Yeah, I don't know if that was anything to do with that, but
yeah, or you can do what K1 does, where you sit him down in front of the competition team or whatever, and you just do it right in front of him. And then they'll check and then see like, oh, that's okay, oh, that's not okay, blah 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 blah. I don't know. It's just they just need to figure something out consistently with the hand wrapping, where people's hands break less and keeping their athletes more safe.
Well, hopefully, yes, some improvements can be made. Alicia Rodriguez obviously was Leo's fighter, Leo Elias.
Oh, did he tell you?
Yeah, well, we were chatting after the event.
It was her first punch.
First punch, yeah.
First punch that she threw that broke her hand.
Yeah, literally
crazy.
First punch. And then she fucked her leg up as well. So she was limping around.
But she got that
in a
Phuket,
wheelchair.
Yeah, but she got that Phuket Fight Club deathlock though in the clinch. Huh? Didn't let go.
Yeah, masterful performance.
Very good game plan. Very good game plan against kickboxing. Yes. Like 100 IQ.
Yes, smart people.
200 IQ.
Kenneth, what's up? Saying those Lumpini fights are breaking skulls as well, not just hands. This last weekend's fights were crazy exciting. Yeah, they usually are fun. Cannot deny that. It's the best consistent product.
Okay. Sorry, I have to argue. Ever since adding the Japanese guys, I feel like there's a drop off. No, there's a drop off in how do you say, like, matching it fairly? Because I know with the new deal, we have to have a certain amount of Japanese fighters on the show.
Well, they got smoked.
Some of the okay. If you use your brain logically, shit. What promotions have fighters in Japan? Oh, K1, Rise, shit. They're pretty good. So what are you left with? Like mid-level guys or the bottom barrel guys, just not contracted to anything. So pretty weird, man. And yeah, I no, if you want to get someone to come fight weekly, I'd rather get cream of the crop guys, like some of the lower level guys at Rise or whatever, if they can get out of their contracts. But yeah, but the Thais are not turning it down, because if they smash these Japanese guys or destroy them, like, they'll get a free bonus. Like, why not? Well, I'm hoping to get a fight against a Japanese person, like one of my guys.
Well, Dark Side, says for sure drop off, but the Japanese monies is nice. Yeah, the next deal, I'm sure, and the dudes aren't turning it down because easy bonus for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Telvin Papa, what's up? How you doing?
No,
Saying one.
I saw one of the.
Reachable Prime.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I saw one of the Japanese guys warm up, like shadow box, just before he fight Furkan, and I said, "This guy is not even gonna last a fucking round." And he went down in 2 leg kicks. I said, "Me and Yapoyak, we were there because we took customers there to watch." I saw him shadow box. We just looked at each other. He goes, "Yeah, he's fucked."
Well,
I'm sorry, but good luck, man.
yeah, it's weird because sure you can put these Japanese fighters on these cards at the behest of you next, but if they lose consistently, and
What's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
Because the point was, you can say the point is to develop Japanese Muay Thai and martial arts, blah 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 blah. But if they keep losing, it's gonna get discouraging for the Japanese athletes.
All right, 5 minutes because I'm yawning now.
Okay.
It's 11:30 here.
Rumors of Nori joining one is big. Shit. It's either, for me. What I feel like, it's either one or K1 because K1 has that wild card in the Grand Prix. And you'll have to fight Oh Yang Feng, who's the champion at that weight. So, and one, you come out and you fight. They'll find you somebody if you're a big enough star to get some cans fed to you. But yeah, they're both options are very good. Yeah.
Someone tell Chatri to launch a global 1FC fight pass. I think they have this watch 1FC thing, but it's not very.
Just do it. Yeah, just do it like the UFC fight pass. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I would love to have a place, where there's a whole library of every event and playlist, whatever. I'm sure it'd be fun. Have a monthly sub fee, $10, and you get your pay-per-views included. I am subscribing. I'm sure all of you are as well. Ty has a deeper talent pool. Says Bam by set a number for Japanese athletes.
I gotta do my hydration test to be right back, boys.
All right. I'll remove him from the stream. Else we hear Tristan's urination. Oh, he has muted it. All events under one subscription. Yeah, I'm with you there. K1 versus 1 kickboxing bouts. No, Telvin, we were talking about this at the beginning of the show, just how I don't think Chatri will ever go there because you saw what happened with some of the judging last week. And people were saying the judges were biased. I imagine Chatri thinks the same.
Hey.
How was it?
The guy that followed me to the toilet touched me, but okay. 1 versus K1 kickboxing. That's rocky. Sorry, let me put this back. This is really rocky because after K1 Grand Prix,
there's no way. No.
Rise announced that they're not doing any more co-promoting with K1.
Yeah. For good reason.
Because of the judging.
It's screwed,
because of the referee. So I was like, shit. So it's not only me. It's not only me that got bent over and fucked.
Dark side. Yeah, this is funny because I was literally watching Physical 100 on Netflix the other day when she was fighting on that show. Shuri, what's her name? Rim, is it? Sure, I forgot her face. What's her name? Shuri something.
I know a couple of the K1 guys that actually went.
Yuri Shim, yeah, there you go. She's on the new season of Physical 100. So I thought that's crazy coincidence that it just came out the new season and then she's fighting on the show. Or maybe they've targeted it for that, but she has a pretty cool appearance in episode 2. Check it out, everyone. She's a bit of a badass, but apparently, the fight there was close as well, and some people think she got robbed. I don't know.
It's for sure. I did not fail my hydration test, but it was very clear Stay hydrated, you know.
One FC players sucks.
Oh, sorry.
If you're behind and the event ends, it will stop streaming and you need to wait 30 minutes for replay. Can you bring this up to 1?
Really?
I'll do my best, Bam. Yeah. I don't think the player is very sophisticated, no. But it's cool. You can go and watch free replays and stuff. They've already got the replay of the last Prime video up there. I think that's on YouTube anyway, but yeah, those judges were bad, says Telvin. They should have had Ham, so he on physical 100. Agreed. I'd like to see her there. Dark Side. We need a physical 100 Thailand version. That shit would go hard as fuck.
Yeah, just do it with all fighters. That'll be so fun.
Yeah. Any chance?
Any chance?
The Apprentice. Sorry.
Just us, or huh? I don't understand.
I don't have the business acumen, Telvin, to go on it.
No, I'm a college dropout, brother. I cannot.
Eliminated first round. I don't think I could actually do those business challenges they do. You know,
I think I'm not good enough for TV. I'm too no filter. I don't take bullshit.
I'm not sure I could survive if Chatri shouted at me. I'd just cry and
I'd get angry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really care about reality TV, so I don't know why the fuck I should be in the show, man. I didn't even watch both Apprentices. I know Clinton was at the gym, but I didn't really want to fucking watch it. I don't really care about shit, man.
Well, all right. Final thing then. So where's Rod Tang? Yes, Sexyama was on the first season of Physical 100.
We'll do Rod Tang, and then give us a very, very, very juicy question.
Yeah, someone juice us up. Where is Rod Tang?
What I heard,
recovering from his hand injury, right?
What I heard is he's hitting pads again, blah 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 blah, and he's on the road to recovery. And I think if it was me, I'd have him on track for one of the American shows, and they'll probably dig up a fucking can or two to let him beat up in America, and have the crowd go crazy.
Here is the rub, Tristan. Do you do Rod Tang vs Takeru in Tokyo, which looks like it's October or something like that, or do you put him on an American card, which is September or November? You'd have to pick one.
Okay, for me, wait, events, right?
I'm giving him an absolute can to smash in Denver.
Yeah,
and then I'm giving him Takeru a month later. But I'm talking like never before seen levels of can for Denver.
They can do.
You think Edgar Tabares was bad? Oh no.
They can do June or July, August if they want him for Japan. June or August, have him headline one of those. Get ready to fight Takeru.
We'll see what happens. We'll see if he's more important for the Japanese market or the American market.
Yeah.
Maybe if the Japan fight is in September, he might be able to do the Atlanta card. But if Takeru busts him up or he breaks his hand,
How long is Takeru to recovery? Because having a fucked up knee is worse than having a fucked up hand, in my opinion.
I think Takeru's already training, and the knee was 3 months recovery. It's an old injury anyway.
With no rehab or with rehab included?
Seems to be moving fine already.
Oh shit!
I heard he'd be ready by September.
Oh, coming from a few knee surgeries myself, man, doesn't take that long. Doesn't have to be careful with it. You'll question yourself, but
you do. Yeah, I've had a couple of meniscus surgeries, which I did not rehab properly. Hence the second meniscus surgery. But I digress. Should Superlek vacate his title? No way.
No way, bro.
He's getting weight easily,
You make weight with the condition nutrition.
Yeah.
The genius. And yeah,
Genius Peter Miller. Yes, check him out,
yeah,
everyone.
he makes good content. And yeah, he gets guys on weight, man. So it'll be very fun.
He does.
They
Takara
should
must have gone on stem
they,
cells.
they, they should just hire him for fucking
One
for
championship
guys to
should
make
hire him.
just for guys to
Literally.
make weight safer and smarter. That's it.
He had about 5 girls on the last card, I think, and he was just
Oof.
rushing around. He
It
was
was,
doing, yeah, he's a busy man. He's always
Pepsi.
got multiple people. Pepsi.
Okay, I should have
Yes.
kept the nickname to myself, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love that. So Pepsi is Superlek's nickname. If you missed that earlier,
Call him
Tristan
Pep.
revealed
I
it.
call him Pep. I call him Pep.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. I think we'll leave it
An
there.
hour,
Go ahead.
35 minutes.
Yeah, we've gone over a bit. So I'll maybe see you guys on Wednesday. I might do another one with Kyle again. We'll see what happens. But
How much do one FC champs make? Yeah, 80K is right. 80K is right. You get it bumped up, and then you get another 20 for winning. From that's what I heard the last time I was talking to any officials.
There you go. Nice nugget of info to leave it on.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks everyone. I would love to carry on, but I'm pretty tired.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at the poor fella.
Yeah. It's 11:40 p.m. here, so I want to unwind a bit for bed and save some topics for Wednesday. I'll try and come back on Wednesday with Kyle, and then we'll see what's up. But hopefully some news breaks before then, because I'm not sure what we'll talk about. But you guys can all ask questions. That's much appreciated. Damn, wish I jumped in earlier. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Telvin. Every Monday around this time, 10 p.m. Singapore, 9 p.m. Bangkok, and it's 10 a.m. Eastern, is it? Something like that. I don't know where you are in the world, but yeah, put the hit the bell, I think, for subscription or whatever it is. It will tell you when we go live, 20 minutes beforehand, something like that, so you won't miss a show again. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Tristan, thank you as well. We'll
see you guys later. Have a good one.
Later. Yeah. All right. Peace.